With the Caesar salad, but the dress in Italian. Had to break out the wheel scales, took a day to count it. Plugged out the same
shit. A few days from last video. One, new mirror, obviously, right? We liking it. This one is not coming off because it's nailed to the wall. So if Kane wants to try something, by any means, go ahead. Walk your little happy ass towards it, Kane. So I'm currently getting ready to go to Florida in a few days, and it's actually a little surprise. My people don't know about it. I don't want to tell them about it because I want to surprise my mom. They always talk about how I don't come home enough, even though I went home last year, and that was the last time I went home, was literally exactly like a year ago. I don't feel like I need to go home all the time. I talk to my mom every single day, pretty much. That's a lie. I talk to her every other day, for sure. My brothers and sisters were all in a group chat, so I send them stuff all the time. And then one of my brothers lives here. I'm going to Florida for a few things. I am getting a tattoo. Now, this is more of an excuse to go to Florida because I would get ready to book a trip and I'd be like, I don't really feel like going. But a tattoo is what's gonna get me out of the city for a bit. So it'll be a full day session. I'm really excited about. If you guys are wondering about any of the price and stuff like that, just know that my tattoo artist, I've been going to him since I was 18 years old. I am 25, turning 26 this year. Damn near 8 years. I ain't paying no $400-500 an hour to go to somebody. Just I ain't gonna give away the rates and stuff like that. I'll decide if I want to disclose that information. But besides that, before we actually head out to Florida, it's currently Thursday. I'm going to Florida next Tuesday, so that means that it's 4 days, and I plan on, of course, doing my usual schedule stuff prior to that.
I gotta beat the streets. My bitch gon' beat the streets. Ski masks on my face. I'm the cheese. I stay ahead in this bitch, y'all. Drinks like it's lit off. Street life ahead of catching up the dog with all. Stick AK-40 to your lip. The chopper bang.
All right, so made it to the gym. Got to go ahead and hop straight into this workout because I'm actually like mad behind on the time. It's currently 2 o'clock. I got to be to my hair appointment about 4:30. I ain't too much stressing about it, but this pretty much lights a fire up under my ass and be like, any extended breaks, they ain't happening today. It's good, but it's sour. My protein, the Origin Pre, easily one of your better lineups. I ain't gonna lie, the entire Origin lineup, y'all see me with the protein half of the time when I use it for the pancakes. I use it for shakes. Pre-workout actually tastes good. A lot of people don't have good pre-workout that tastes good. Regardless, Cold Kobe on this. Let's go ahead and get started. That was pretty good. I'm about to go back to Florida for a few.
Okay, these are doing pretty good. They buttering definitely go for it.
That's what I was thinking. I was actually pretty surprised.
Yeah.
I thought once I had to take the braids out,
Yeah.
I was like, damn. I feel like they probably gonna come out, and it was only I think a week and a half.
Yeah. No, they're holding up. I'll probably crochet some of them, like
Okay.
just the end part, just to help it a little bit. But what style did you want to do? The two-strand or?
Yeah, definitely the braids back after.
Can't forget her. I can't keep pretending it's not getting to me. It's never ending. Can't give you what you need. You're misbehaving. Yeah, it's getting to me. It's never ending.
All right, looking revived, looking pretty good. Love it, love it. All right, now I'm about to head back to the crib. Go ahead, grab me something to eat. I gotta cook. I have to cook. See, I want something quick because we out and about already. That's the easy thing to do. Chat asked me in the last video, why was I able to eat a brownie? Bro, when you track your calories, you can monitor what you can and can't have. A brownie was the least of the worries that day. Hey, but on another thought, I wonder how my mom go feel when I get back home. She's not gonna know I'm coming. She's just gonna see me walk up. Cause I'm not staying with her. I'm not renting a car from her. Nothing. I literally am gonna take a Lyft to the rental car spot so that way nobody knows I'm in town. So let's finally get to cooking. At 2K? Oh, I guess this is supposed to be a group activity. You have your book, he has his. Okay, lay down. Lay down.
then I can feel your energy. Someday, your DNA, oh babe.
Can I do a caramel dream latte with oat milk? Iced.
More than I'm asking for is because of you. You always having such bad luck.
Damn.
Chop it up.
You see that? That's how much I did.
No,
I need to talk more in my video. That's what I'm literally doing.
Your personality, and you did in last video, and I really like it.
Oh, yeah, I showed it towards the end. I thought you were talking about the first like 8 minutes.
Because like even when you talk, it would be like, all right, guys, today we're gonna go do this. But towards the end, you showed like how you.
It's because, let me tell you, you know how hard it is to vlog with this lens? You see how big this shit is? Hey, you know, I don't vlog with this lens.
All right, but what I'm telling you is, it
So,
was
unless I'm
very good, and you
Thank
need
you.
to do more like that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
The people want to see who you really are.
They want to see who I really am. Go subscribe to the OF. You done being a hater? Nah, I'm kidding. I like these conversations though. It allows for us to both kind of excel and try to be better. Honestly, we talk like this. I talk to her a lot harsher. So.
Screaming at me.
No, I'd be very, very stern. I'd be like, you don't need to ever do that again. This last video that she posted, it was so good because the previous version of it was so bad. I think her last video was perfect. I think that last video was like spot on what you should have. I was taking inspiration from it because I was like, where did she learn some of this shit? She was over here doing twists to change outfits and stuff. I was like, yeah, that's crazy. Like she been over here studying on her own. But nah, let's more so talk about what else we got going on today. Got a haircut planned. This is the first time getting a haircut in Houston since last April. So let's talk about where we at right now though. All right, currently we're at Fellowship Coffee in Missouri City, Texas. This is Missouri City if I'm not. It's like bordering. Missouri City, Stafford, and Sugar Land are all like on the same part of the map. So this is Fellowship Coffee. All right, they got some really good coffee. What we get the Caramel Dream Latte. I add a little bit of stevia, but honestly it doesn't even need it because it tastes very good. I'm not the biggest coffee person. Matter of fact, I'm probably the least coffee person in general. I don't really do coffee at all. But I've been doing it lately just because it creates a nice vibe to experience, I guess. It's really a vibe. Y'all saw in the last video, showcase that coffee shop. That coffee shop was New Heights Roastery. Is that what it is? Yeah, it was New Heights Roastery out there in the Heights of Houston. Yeah, regardless, they have some really good coffee. Really good people who work here. Honestly, they're very like cordial, cool. Always create vibes. And I like it overall. But with that, I gotta start heading out because yeah, I gotta get a haircut. I was gonna get back to, I know you guys have been seeing this book on the channel for at least a year now. I get tired of self-help books really quick. While it's self-help, it's important to look at things on, you know, it's on a spectrum. While self-help is on one, self-sabotage is on another. A lot of times you can look too much into this as to where you end up with analysis paralysis. So you do a lot of this reading and stuff like that with these books, and it keeps you away from doing your own thinking and how to solve your own issues and how to look at your own situation. Because sure, these books and stuff have great information, but it's not good to get fully indulged into them and, you know, completely, you know, make it a part of your entire repertoire. Because at the end of the day, this book is what it's saying. While it has some good answers, that does not mean that they're the right answers. So, especially with a lot of the stuff this book talks about. And to anybody who's read this book, you know. So I read this gradually. I do want to pick up another book. I want to get more into fiction though. I just ain't got no fiction to get into. Because if you real with you, like, they don't really make the whole, like, the fiction for men adults is anime and manga. I'm trying to read the actual book, and I don't really know where to start. If y'all have any fiction series that are not erotic fucking novels, like the rest of these fiction series be, where they be talking about all types of stuff, yeah, I'm talking to you. It's not weird, it's just like the most random stuff. Y'all be talking
I love it.
It'd be nights, and then it's like, I'm like, okay, the title of the book, unsheathed his sword and laid it upon her holster. No. If y'all have some genuine fiction that, like, let's say like Game of Thrones, you know, Game of Thrones is good. Anything similar to that, I would love to get into it. So if y'all have recommendations, definitely drop them in the comments. But we're gonna head up out of here. So I'll see y'all at the barber.
The style so nice, I like the toes, I keep on spilling it. Bone crushers, I keep it close, I got the skill for this. On my back, the flyers closed, looking ill as shit. Transactions illegitimate, cause life is still a bitch.
Alright, so some of y'all might be questioning, like, y'all did the last video, like, why I was eating a brownie? I'm eating Crumble now. Well, my calories could afford it, and I'm also getting some of these to save. As you know, Crumble switches up their lineup like every week. So I got one of these Jonas Brother ones, and I was like, bro, this shit is fire. And yeah, I really want some for, I want to say the weekend, and even though I'm not gonna be here. That should be gone by the time I'm like I was saying, I ain't gonna be here next year regardless, so I'll probably just take those. I'll probably take those with me, to be honest with you. At least like one. I plan on having, because the thing is the cookie is what, 300 calories? I could have probably 1 or 2 of those a day and not be an issue. I gotta go grab some Japanese food from Sarko Japan. You know, they sell pretty calorie friendly stuff. I be over there getting some chicken teriyaki. I get extra chicken with some veggies, straight veggies. I would love to do things like lo mein, chow mein, whatever that is, but that stuff is way too high in calorie to even try to consider. Before I go grab my Japanese food though, I gotta go in Sephora to grab an exfoliant, because for all my guys out there, if y'all be getting your haircut, y'all have to make sure that y'all exfoliate before y'all get a haircut, but also make sure that you exfoliate so you'll get ingrown hairs and be prone to that. So also make sure you do the exfoliating aspect with warm water, and then when you actually get to closing your pores, do that with cold water. That's just coming from your neighborhood skincare specialist. It's right here. Perfect. So that's what we're looking for. But you know what? $70 is fucking crazy. That's why I never get it. I think that's the reason why a lot of people don't get it into skincare in the first place, because they make it so expensive, so unattainable, right? $70. 70 for a box. But it works very well, so that's what really matters. It works very well. That's all that truly matters. It took me a while to actually get locked in on this, and this one is by far one of the better ones that I've had. Now it's time to go get some Japanese food. Honestly, I used to eat this all the time when I was in Florida, and I kind of forgot that we even had one out here right down the street from the house. But honestly, it's like one of those things where I try not to sit there and like rely on too much, because I don't like spending money on food. I lost both magnets. Huh? I said I lost my magnets, both of them. Right? I hope they sell them on Amazon separately. They get attached to shit in the gyms. I mean, and then I'm doing this high paced stuff. I should have thought differently and just put it all in my pocket. I didn't think it was gonna fly off though, because it didn't fly off last time. The other day I did it.
You had it earlier today?
I had it when I was doing this.
Well, then it's gotta be around here somewhere.
That's what I was thinking, but it's just so hard to look for. But with that, end of the workout, put a focus on the sprints. I went up to a speed of about 11 miles per hour. That's not nothing crazy in the grand scheme of things, but when you're trying to go for 30 seconds intervals while doing other activity as well, 11 miles per hour. I mean, anybody who moves at 11 speed on a treadmill, you're doing your part. Let's just say that you're doing your part in society. Right? You're a pretty healthy individual. I ain't gotta break it down to you. Probably get my run in the morning instead of going to the gym, or I might come to the gym. It's really up for grabs because of these workouts being so similar, so intertwined with the intensity you get when you're running. I can really choose this or that. You know, it can really be either or. So it's more so waking up and seeing how I feel. And I really been enjoying this. I just don't want to show the same thing over and over again. But if I could train like this every day, I would. You know, I might at the end of the day I might end up just doing both, like I did the other day. That was definitely a game changer. Time to get up out of here. I got nothing else on the board for tonight. It's currently about, I want to say 11. It's 11:14, 11:15 right now. Get up out of here, get some good sleep. Probably be in bed by 12. Get the dogs walked, and wake up, tackle tomorrow. Be a vibe. I be talking like I'm a real deal like athlete. Like I be over here getting ready for game day. I mean, that's how I kind of treat it. I should not be touching my eyes right now. I was just sitting here talking about skincare and making sure that you doing your part. And I'm over here touching my eyes. Wow, I'm like just fresh out the gym. My hands are filthy. I can actually see the dirt on them. I'm over here touching it. So yeah. With that being said, it's time to get up out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Come on, rhythm. Come on.
Back at the gym, I feel like this shit feel like a Severance episode. If y'all ever talk to me Severance, let's see y'all do that. This is exactly what this shit feel like, for real though. Let me pull with me. But we got a back in biceps day. I know that I told y'all that I was not gonna be doing too much bodybuilding workouts, but it's Saturday and it's about to rain, and it's been looking like it's about to rain all day. So I didn't want to get outside and get caught up in the weather. But the most important thing on today's agenda, because of the swap, is for me to just get lifting, and that'll be that. But let's go to Joe Shady to the workout.
All of a sudden everybody love me cause I'm back litty. Ask my mama, I was thuggin', I came from under her titty. Got a shovel for niggas, say they tryna get up with me. Say they dancing with the devil, but they don't wanna see my gritty. She called me for a feature, I said I wanna fuck you nigga. I've been noticing a lot of bad bitches come from Philly. When the niggas straight, the only time you fucking with me. They be smiling in my face, but really wanna kill me. They be smiling in your face, but really wish to kill you. Groundhogs, when you whackin' and go another nigga. Cracker tryna paint me like a junkie and I got fucking issues. Yo, as long as they don't catch me with another pistol. Lil' homie, I ain't finna say nothing, I'm just gon' come and get you. The dealers and pickle legs in the projects, I remember. Everything, Uptown Projects, UTP. With Bruder Yang, a nigga tryna put you on the T. Think of my life and go to Eagle back in the G. Thank for all my snipers and all the game they gave to me. Young niggas stealing pension pennies just to see the dentist. From watching Wiley whipping, I knew I'd never be a witness. I was in elementary, skipping, thugging, jumping fences. I knew I was going to penitentiary, kill me before I be a witness. They be like, Kodak, boy, you been blessed. We remember you in them projects, you don't even know who you are yet. I was bad, but I was smart as shit. Could've went to private school, cause I won a lot of spelling bee contests. You were petty up my first job, an armed carjack. It's a flex to say you grew up with Lamar Jackson. Get us out of jail for trapping, gambling, more high plenty traffic. I ain't saying we were rich, but we paid rent. So much gay shit with the fame shit made me wanna stop rapping. I ain't gon' lie, snapping, bro, I can't lie, I'm not happy. Ain't had no fun, about me none before I took care of my family. If I could do it again, my friends and my kin have every sin. Every time a bitch come around this bitch, niggas start flagging like I'm a kid. So I'm grown and more strong than you did. And how I step, I know I be wrong, I start moving like you is. They homie insecure, gotta treat me like a jit, it feel like a man. Damn, I'm fucked up in the head. I'm chasing that.
put Joel on pause real quick. Shout out Joel, by the way. Y'all can't see the screen like that, but I'm just over here tapping into his new vlog that came out today, which has definitely been making my day slightly better. At least my night slightly better. Because, bro, when I tell you, I had a whole plan going. I'm currently back in Florida. As y'all saw, get off the flight, blase. Get off the flight, or before I even get on the flight, airport that lost my ID. How they do that? Okay, break this one down for me. My ID is a Florida ID. It doesn't scan. Any of my Floridians, if you have a new ID, you probably ran into the same issues because Florida TSA don't even try to stress it. They be like, we know. But everybody else be stressing. Everybody else want to stress the fact that these IDs don't scan. Well, I've never heard of that before. Yes, they don't scan. I always have the same issue. I get patted down because I have more muscle. ID, I get asked for it multiple times. I usually leave it out because I'm not gonna keep putting it in my wallet and have to bring it back out. Put it back in my wallet and bring it back out. I put my stuff in the conveyor belt, you know, putting all my shoes, socks, everything in the conveyor belt. I've never had anything fall out of the TSA check before. Well, this time around, my stuff goes through, my boarding pass falls out, and I say, hey, my boarding pass is gone, you know, it just went through the machine, it came out, nothing was there. They're like, oh, we go ask for a new one at the desk. Okay, not an issue. I start walking away, I go back, I'm like, wait, my ID was outside my wallet, my ID is gone. That's where shit really hits the fan because I'm through TSA, I don't need the ID now. Now I need an ID for everything else I do when I get to Florida. Checking into the hotel, I needed an ID. Luckily, I had a picture of my ID. Rental car, couldn't even use my ID. Had to use my mom's. I now am driving around with no license in a rental car. Luckily, I'm in Florida and I know how to drive. Lord forbid I get into a car accident. I'm not really worried about being pulled over because my license is from Florida. And if you get pulled over in the state you're from, a lot of times you just tell the cop, hey, you left your, you know, this is a rental car, you left your license at home. So that's not the issue. The issue now comes for, or I have another ID. So I have to go 6 a.m. in the morning to the DMV. All of my legal documentation is in Texas. And even the issue is not even me getting back. It's about me getting back without my Florida ID. Because if I get back without my Florida ID, they might not ship the Florida ID to Houston. Then I have to run into a situation where I can't drive a car up there for an extended period of time because I'm definitely not driving with no license in another state that I am not from. They ain't gonna buy the whole I left it at home act. That shit, your ass is grits. It hasn't been the night that I expected to have. I was gonna be training tonight, couldn't even train. It's currently, let's see what time it is. It's currently 12:16. I'm sleepy as hell. So I'm gonna definitely tap in with y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow I go get my tattoo. Y'all will see the finished product. Y'all will see the process. Some of y'all, it's probably y'all first time seeing a tattoo. The others, this is probably something you're interested in if you ain't never had a tattoo before. And then for other people, you don't already see what it's like to get a tattoo. Maybe you're just interested in what I'm getting. I'm genuinely not trying to imagine what it's gonna be like if I have to go to the airport with no ID. With like no ID. By the time y'all see this vlog, I should already be back in Houston. But if I'm not, y'all know why. That being said, I'm going to sleep. I'll catch y'all in the morning. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Alright, so it's now morning time. It's time to head out. First thing I'm gonna handle is this license stuff, so hopefully I can get that figured out. If not, I'm gonna have to get it figured out another day this week, but I just need to get it figured out before the weekend. Alright, so we made it to the gym. I'm really excited because this is actually where the old Stomper Ground was. I was thinking about going over to the TLF Fitness Center, but I decided that I was going to go over to Athletica Health and Fitness Center where I used to train there all the time, especially on a daily because this is one of the closest and most versatile gyms in my house. You know, you got people that love to go to like these big known gyms like Alpha and all that stuff. I'm big on like low-key, down low environments.
White roll, 20 hoes, white gold, mink roll, lot of pink toes, Ricky O, Margello, you didn't know. We pop G6s, made the bitch go sicko mode. Up the status, I busted down the bitch the baddest, the rest in the attic. I doubled the money, though mathematics. My car's the fastest, I'm flipping the bitch, I'm knowing gymnastics. I Elliot Diamond, I twinkle the wrist, she needs some glasses. It's hard to catch them, I pull up patrol, I can move in madness. They thought it would matter, we ballin' on niggas, go get you a basket. The money come blue. I bought me a white, but they call me a cool. Set it off like a nuke. I'ma tell me 100 before I leave the booth. I had got off the juice, then the money started blowing up out of the roof. I'm telling the truth. I became the one when I got out the booth. Don't gotta say it, they biting the steady. If I'm shooting my shot and I know I'm with it, I put my son in spaghetti before he could walk. He could talk and this shit was too heavy. I had to drop my top on bitch, ain't knowing the nigga regret it. I had to smash on her friend, and told them both they petty. I got to drop all on my eyes. I told them boys to shred it. I got a foreign credit. I am the one.
Oh my gosh, Chloe. I be in a loop, she be in a group. Brody want a friend, don't have a loop. Turn something to nothing, bro, I'm living proof. How can I lose when we the ooze? Still running around with more, get ready, pack to go, yeah. People probably think I show up. Share the stage with Billy Eilish, turn any given time. Personal problems, pillow talking, cause I got rich without them. Only thing they should be saying is, baby, keep it silent. We ain't even keep it to used to be, this shit slick the body. Right, got no hustle or nothing, so he gon' stick the body. I be knowing the rundown, I'm doubting, so I can't speak about it. She know on the things that she love me, I bring the freak about it. Can't play with me, you know I coach her. I'm in a different league, I'm tired of showing I can get done.
Bro, I was just sold on something. Like, I go and get my jewelry from Swarovski, however you want to say it. I don't really know. I just get the jewelry from there. And I'm really looking for one thing, and this lady come up and she's like, you would look really good in this. I was like, cute, funny, thanks, you know, I'll let me be. She was like, no, really, you should try it on. It's this material. She is selling her ass off to me. I bought it. Bro, I stood there for about a solid 10 minutes, like, I'm not paying no $3 for this. It's not happening. She ended up making me cave, gave me a nice little discount, 10%, and I said, all right, you got me. Take my wallet. You want my social too? It's like, god damn. So, yeah, now we got a new necklace, but that being said, nothing else is being bought. I actually want to be able to go like a while and go pretty far. So I'll have this with me the entire time, shooting different shots. And honestly, I don't even know how far I want to go. I got to be mindful of this tattoo. Even with the sleeve on, I still can't be out here because it can still like cook. So I got to be mindful of that. I'm not even sure what like the path is. I think I'm just gonna run up and down. And the beach goes on for miles. I think you can probably go about 20 or 30. I ain't finna do that. I'm probably finna go a few exits. You know, I'm familiar with the streets around here, so I'll go ahead and make sure I do that. But let's go and get out there, man. It's beautiful. When the wind is blowing, got our headphones. All right, so it's a little bit later in the day than where I was at earlier with the whole me being at the beach and stuff. I'm about to knock out a pool day at one of the old school gyms I used to go to, bro. Honestly, this is like by far my favorite place to train at. Not my favorite place to do cardio at, not my favorite place to actually get like, you know, any other workout besides like a bodybuilding style workout. The vibe is here with it. You know, very old school, very grungy. But beyond that, man, I'm so like fatigued and tired. I'm actually just ready to get started with this one because I'm ready for the longest sleep ever.
swear I got respect, but I don't use it. Damn. Cause that nigga I respect just abuse it. Take a ride with a nigga like me on the highway, the hell yeah, I'm cruising. Yeah. The sea lay back, but on OG pad. Damn.
I am back in Houston. I just had to take forever in the airport. Like, genuinely, it was absolutely insane how long it took for me in the airport. Mind you, I got there at 9 o'clock. I did not get out of TSA until 11:30. TSA at Houston actually had my license. But with all that being said, my time in Florida was actually relatively very good. Got a chance to spend time with my mom. Only thing is, the whole TSA situation, the reason why that was so big and so important to me was because it actually took away time for me to, you know, do something for my mom. So I wasn't able to actually dedicate that Saturday morning or Friday night to her because she had to work. I had to go to sleep like early, which I ended up not doing anyways, but she had to work that night and I couldn't do anything Saturday morning, like take her to breakfast or anything like I had planned. So because I had to get to the airport so early, that's why that TSA situation was so big. But it's all cool. I mean, I plan on going back down there sometime in the near future, maybe within the next few months. Not, you know, now, but maybe the next few months I'll head back down there, so that way I'll be able to do it then. Because she was a little upset by the fact that I couldn't do it. So it's all cool. But yeah, it was good to see. It was good to see all my family. Good to see all my people. It was good to train down there, bro. Like training in Florida, running on the beach. I wanted to go to the Everglades. Didn't get a chance to do that, but running on the beach, training at TLF, you know, training at those old gyms that I used to go to. It was nostalgic, but it was also something that was like, it was missed. It wasn't something I was like, damn, I'm so past this. It was like, nah, I could do this every day of my life for the rest of my life. I really came down to it. Along with doing my other stuff, I could train here, run on beaches, and, you know, essentially train in paradise for good if I really had to. So, I mean, Houston gonna be seeing me for a little bit while longer. I decided to stay here a lot longer, so they're gonna see me at least for another year or two. Because when it comes out to me being here, I came here to do one thing and one thing for sure, and that's elevate everything that I was doing. Kane, chill out. Chill. He's shaking the table with my camera on it. I came to Houston for one thing and one thing for sure, and that's to elevate not just my content, but just get out of my comfort zone and really, you know, get into a place where if my back is against the wall, I have to excel. And that's something I've always done. I've always excelled when my back is against the wall, and more times than not, my back is against the wall. So luckily, I don't really have a choice half of the time. So that's why I'm gonna stick it out here for a little bit more. I wanna stack up some more wins out here, and then who knows where to see me next. What you guys are about to see right now to finish off this video is the run that I had on Monday, which by far I've really been enjoying the runs that I've been having because I've been in way better condition, and it's really because I started to focus more on my running form. It's hard to see my running form when I'm shooting, just the way I'm shooting, but it's during my runs. If anybody ever does go for a run with me, you'll see the shifts in my running form and how they've improved to the point where like 9 minutes is not tough for me to hold. Half of the time I'm moving at a 7:30 or 8. A lot of times I'm moving at like 8:15, 8:30, and then I can push to 7s and almost 6s. It's crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but me just picking up my hips, me focusing on where that foot is being placed, me trying to keep my body from just like swaying side to side and keeping a steady like motion, that was a huge game changer. But that's what you guys are gonna see to finish up this video. Hopefully you guys, you know, love this video. It was a lot longer than my usual videos because I wanted to make it to where I go into this year really just pushing like longer content, like how I started off with last year. I want you guys to get back to those 30-40 minute videos that I kind of got away from. So that's why I've truly been enjoying. I enjoy making the hell out of this video. This video was by far like one of the most enjoyable ones to make that I've done. Okay, bro, stop looking. You know what? I'm giving you a badge, bro. That's what you get right now. You get a badge. Come on, let's go.
Hey, yo, Pluto, you going brazen? Let that shit ride, 88.
Never judge up a boss cover, that's how you switch up, how you slip up. Never judge up a bias cover, that's how you slip up. Always stay 10 toes down, that's how you trip up. Never give you niggas a reason to ever switch up, Keep your family close, all the God about all your wishes. Mama growing up, mama told me don't burn my bridges. Staying on my grind, on your nigga just on a mission, yeah. Can't nobody tell me shit about my passion. I got.
Bro, it looks like he's putting 24 hours of straight work, caffeine, and work into them fucking videos, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, he's pretty damn good. This is good.
Like, shooting the video gotta be nothing compared to the editing he's doing.